The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on the UConn Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Delaware's offense will get first crack at it today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing, proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. And the Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. To throw, it's Faulkner. Under fire. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Defense did a great job. Third and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
They booted away. Wants to bring it back. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up the big return. So the UConn Huskies offense will take the field for the first time. When you look at the matchups in the passing game, you might think that this guy's going to be overmatched at corner, but I think he's really looking for the opportunity to prove that he can match up with one of the nation's best.
Yeah, and this receiver always wants the ball. He especially wants it, though, today, considering what he's up against. He told us coming into this game that he should be able to dominate and get a lot of looks. This defense is going to have to find ways creatively to get this guy matched up and covered. They're probably not going to be able to do it with just one guy with that corner.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. No, look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy on the defense. They're laughing at that short throw. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. You're going to make it that easy for us.
On the move. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, I don't think the defense was expecting to run on that last 4th and 2 play. Good job by the offense keeping them off bounds with that play call.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Dropping back, it's Coleman. Gets it out quickly.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
And the Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll do it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Husky.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he did get that extra point through with no problem despite the snowy surface. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Pressure coming. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense continues to bring the heat. First sack of the day, setting the tone in the first quarter. They had 5 last week, ladies and gentlemen. So this defense has been affecting the quarterback and making him feel so uncomfortable.
Off play action. Gets it out fast. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Blue Hens want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Faulkner. Rushes on him. Oh, and he got drilled. He just got rid of the football. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The UConn offense goes back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Looking down the middle. Got his man. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Oh, they're after him. The throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Get ready. Now they'll run the draw. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Fires into the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6.
Really nice job of awareness on first down that time by the defender. He sees it thrown, he's able to knock it down for the incompletion.
Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Still some work to do here on 3rd and goal from the 3. Quarterback will keep it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On the play.
And 4th and 2 is a little bit harder than 4th and 1, but you practice these 2-point conversion plays every week. It's an important part of the game, so you should have some confidence on the 2-yard line of a play you can run to be successful.
This defense trying to stand tall on 4th and goal from the 2. Using his feet. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, listen, we know this QB wants to take off. 4th down, go time, got to make a play. Defense locked in, dialed in, got to him, got him on the ground, didn't let him get to the sticks.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. The Blue Hens buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on first down. They'll run it from the gun. Sweet cut there. Gives them a little breathing room. Picks up 5 and gets it to the 7-yard line. And the Blue Hens want to move quickly. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Punts it out of the air. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Toss sweep to the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Faulkner. Well, the head coach told us in pregame he liked the way his defensive speed matched up, and it's really hard to get the edge against these guys.
And everybody wants to run outside and get their fast guys in space, but you look at how fast these backers close and run to the football, it looks like you've got a little bit of space out wide, and then, boom, it's gone in a hurry.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. UConn going back to work on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out. They turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Looking to scramble. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hard-hitting tackle.
I'll tell you what, man, this guy bails out his offensive line a lot. We've seen it over and over. Protection isn't always perfect, but he's just got the ability to scramble and just to create and extend plays. Wasn't able to get the first down there, but look at the situation now he's put his offense in. He was able to get a nice chunk of yardage back to make this decision on third down for the play caller a whole lot easier.
Pulls it in. It's Fareed. He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's fourth down. UConn will have to punt it away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Finds his man. It's Evanson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Blue Hens want to pick up the tempo. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Oh, he dropped the football. He had it right in the middle of the field and just ran before he finished the catch. It'll be fourth down. Hunt is on its way. Makes a move. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The UConn offense goes back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's keep it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
And man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them lean in one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
Caught near the sticks. It's Porter. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. The give to the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Dropping back, it's Coleman. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UConn. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Blue Hens will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Leaves it with the back. Just ran over it. He'll be knocked out of bounds after picking up a few. The Blue Hens come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Running to Green. Not a lot going on there. Picked up a couple. The hurry up now. 2nd down. Clock ticking. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Got his man. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll try the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Blue Hens pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up some yardage on the ground. Now here comes 2nd down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Wants to throw. It's Faulkner. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown, Blue Hens! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense, keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Sometimes the ball just bounces your way, and the offense very lucky to keep possession on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Oh, they are breathing a sigh of relief after that recovered fumble. Wants to go up top. Bringing the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going for it all. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back.
False start, offense.
And the offense will take the penalty, move the ball forward, and save the down. The officials move it 5 yards back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Albright. He'll take another shot here. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a first half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
The Blue Hens will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. UConn going back to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection. Breaks into the open. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
In halftime in this locker room, there was a lot of positive things to talk about. You got the lead, but you know what else will be positive, Palmer? Get the running game going early in this second half.
You're absolutely right here, and I think this coaching staff is going to try to put this game on the offensive line a little bit. Let these guys take this thing over, be physical, and push this defense around.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
All right, I know we're winning, and that's great, but at some point, we got to stop getting our quarterback killed. Like, we got to protect the most important player on the field. Please?
Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Another incompletion on 3rd down. UConn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll pull it on the read. Got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense.
It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a big-time play by this defense. You know when it's snowing, not only is it wet, it's freezing. Your hands are cold. You can barely feel the football. So if you can get to that football, put your hand on it, or rip that thing out, a lot of times you can force some of those turnovers. Great job by the defense.
He'll take it himself. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
That's caught. It's for Reed. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. Safe completion on the screen. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
On the move, he fires. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run play action. Dances away to buy time. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Blue Hens have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Creates a little space. Runs through a tackle. There he goes. He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike touchdown, comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 7 over Iowa State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about in this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else. Men?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Dances away. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give to the tailback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. And the Huskies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pulls and fired complete. Ball is loose. And this fumble bounces out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field, but you're not going to come away with any points if you turn it over. And they've got to do a better job of ball security.
Unleashes one deep. And the deep shot was knocked away incomplete, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's get the call. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Back to pass, it's Coleman. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Here comes the heat. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Power football with the run. Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Blue Hens come to the line in the hurry up. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. Taking it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to thread the field position with the return. Was to pass. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense. In the sudden change situation, they've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sideline. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces third. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Touchdown, Huskies. that when they jump on top here in the second half.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Hines is tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. After that last completion, it's second down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive at their own 48. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to throw, it's Albright. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. UConn will have to punt it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. And for this sophomore signal caller, this one will be filed under learning experience. Big plays in the passing game have been sparse. They just haven't been able to put up many yards or points for that matter, and they also haven't taken care of the ball.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Wide open downfield. Oh my goodness, he's still moving. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Delaware. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The UConn offense goes back to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. UConn quick to the line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Right down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Give to the back. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. The Huskies with the 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Albright. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Going the other way, and he's got room.
What a nice job intercepting the snowball there. The quarterback threw the snowball down the field. Couldn't get it to his wide receiver. Defensive back makes a great play. Tell you what, this snow definitely affecting the game.
Unleashes it on the run. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Love the coverage on the back end. The defenders staying right by the result. That ball's incomplete.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Tyree. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. He was really beating himself up over that interception and that loss last week. I know he's thrown a pick in this one, but he's looked much more certain.
And was
turning it on. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Blue Hens have taken it inside the 20. Wants to throw again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Evanson. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Quarterback on the keeper. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's the pressure. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. And guys, after the miss, the lead is still 1. UConn going back to work on offense. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
To the ground with the back. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now on the move. Did the work himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. This UConn offense really has it going. To the air. It's Albright. Under fire. No other words. That was just a terrible throw.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. Out of the gun, to give to the back. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
And that's a perfect example of why offensive coordinators like running the ball in 3rd and long situations, because you're expecting the defense to be in a big prevent zone coverage type scheme, and it makes it so much easier for these running backs to get into the second one.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. The pitch. Got some room entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UConn! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown, now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Pocket breaking down. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense knows it anyway. On that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
Fires to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. From the gun, running back gets the give. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. Looking to pass, it's Faulkner. Here's a heat. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice spreading this ball all over the field. Can you do that? Because this is not ideal weather, and you...
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Delaware. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Starts the drive, trying to go up top. Under fire. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional ground.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Rush is on him. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Quickly out to the tight end. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down. The Blue Hens will try to run out the clock in this final minute. He's going to lose a yard on that one. quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Faulkner. Complete. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum. What's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got 4th, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal or do you go for it? Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. To the air on 2nd down. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing. It's late in the game. You're having to throw the football. You're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Just brilliant orchestration of this offense by the sophomore quarterback. And the QB has more than had his way, just lighting up the secondary and the scoreboard, Jesse.
Yeah, and Grease, talking to the coaches coming into this one, they felt like they had a real opportunity in this game to throw the football with success, understanding just how talented their quarterback is. And he's really answered the bell. He's done a really nice job with his decisions. He's played on time. He's been accurate. And this offense has been up and down the field in large part because of how well their quarterback is playing.